Good afternoon, Mr. Howes. I'm Josh, the technician carrying out vehicle inspection on your car today. Starting with the passenger side front suspension, all components checked and all in good working condition with no normal wear or advisory items. Front brake pads measuring 8mm. The only thing to note on the brakes, it's quite difficult to see, but they are corroded on the inner face, so when the pads require replacement, you will require discs as well, unfortunately. Front tyre measuring 4.5mm at the lowest point and in good overall condition. Moving across the vehicle, driver's side front, once again all suspension components checked and all in good working condition. Front brake pads once again measuring 8mm with disc being lipped and corroded on the inner face. Driver's side front tyre measuring 3.5mm at the lowest point, and the only thing to note on the tyre is it is bowled on the inner edge just here, close to exposing cords. Moving across the vehicle to the engine and gearbox. Starting with the gearbox, you do have an oil leak as you can see here. Unfortunately it is coming from that drive shaft seal, so this is something that will require rectification. Moving across to the engine warning light, we did have a pipe which was popped off just here due to a faulty hose clip, so we have replaced that and put the pipe back on. Also, the other thing to note is there is a split part just there, so this will require attention as well. Moving on to the rear of the vehicle, all rear suspension components checked and a couple of things to tell you about. First thing being the rear trailing arm bushes, both are worn, excessively causing movement, so we'd advise to have these replaced. Passenger side rear tyre measuring 5mm at the lowest point and in good overall condition. Rear brake pads measuring 8mm. Moving across the vehicle to the driver's side rear tyre, again measuring 5.7mm at the lowest point, and the only thing to note on the tyre is there is very slight perishing and feathering on the tread. Rear brake pads once again measuring 8mm. This concludes the vehicle health check, and I'd just like to thank you for choosing Volvo Cars Mansfield.